Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Theoni with Thrifty Divas, and I'm here with the first of many upcoming DIYs. This is not really a DIY. I mean, it is because I am doing it myself, but it's more of a dupe. This is a dupe of the Pebble bath mats that get sold all over the place. I have seen them for as high as $120 online, and Amazon sells them for about $50 to $60 each. So I have started. I bought all of the materials that I need. I did place an order on Amazon for some E6000. I got two 2-ounce tubes for like $6, which I thought was really good. I did not realize until it came though that it is black. Didn't even realize E6000 came in black, but that's okay. For this project, that's totally fine. So I am going to be using River Rock from Dollar Tree, a mat from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to show you all this in just a second, and then we're just going to get gluing. So this is going to be my Pebble bath mat dupe, and we'll see what happens. So stick around. So it actually took me about 4 stores to find the proper mat, one that was durable enough. These were everywhere, but you know how it goes with Dollar Tree. They're everywhere, but then when you need them, you can't find them. So all I was finding was the floppy ones. And I ended up buying 2 of those, and I was going to try to glue them together and see what happens. I did save my receipt, thank goodness, and finally at like the 4th store I was able to find this one with the harder backing, and this is just more substantial and will hold up better for what we're attempting to do. I was also able to find this bag of River Rock at Dollar Tree. It is a 32-ounce bag, so it's a 2-pound bag, and this is what they look like. So I did buy 13 bags. Again, I saved my receipt because I had no idea how much it was going to take. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to attempt to spread them all out all over the way that I want them, and then go ahead and glue them down with E6000. Then we'll apply weight and let it cure for 24 hours and do our Pebble bath mat dupe. So here we go, guys. So this is all the rocks placed down. This is 7 bags of rocks, but as you can see, there are some that are just too bulbous. There are also many a broken one in these rocks. You could probably get away with maybe 6 bags if you get a little luckier, but there are a lot of broken ones in this mixture that were not usable. So this is 7 bags, and now begins the fun part of E6000ing them all down. Look. Hey guys, I don't even know how many hours in I am right now, but it's not working. It's just not working because of the carpet. It's like soaking up all the glue. So I think I need some like contractor grade stuff right now, and I'm in too deep to quit now. So I'm heading to Home Depot to see what I can find that might work better. Wish me luck. See you soon. Okay. We left Home Depot. I bought this contractor's adhesive and Gorilla Glue. So we're gonna see what happens. I've been gone for a couple of hours because I had to run some errands when I went to Home Depot. The E6000 actually did work. I can't believe it. But these are pretty stuck, and it's only been a couple of hours. So I think I'm just going to continue with the E6000. I'm going to finish this tube and move on to the other one, the next one, because this has barely any in it. But now that I know it works, I'm just going to keep going with the E6000. Two seconds into using the brand new tube, the bottom busted open and globbed all over the mat. You cannot make this up. Well, I tried to salvage whatever I could out of the back end of the tube of E6000, but now we have moved on to the Gorilla Glue. I'm not really used to working with Gorilla Glue, so I have no idea how this is going to turn out. This is anything that can go wrong is going wrong with this project. So, but I refuse to give up. I came outside. I needed a break and I needed a cigarette. It's all glued. I checked every single stone. Every single stone. However, I can't even put the weight on it like I intended to. My original plan was to put baking sheets on there with some weight on top of that. If you look back at the project, there is so much glue on top of those stones. If I put the baking sheets on them now, it'll be completely fused by tomorrow. So I can't even put weight on this. Whatever glue is on there on the top of the stones now, I'm not worried about it because I can clean it off. What I'm worried about is not having any weight on it while it fuses. So now we really have to pray. And now we'll have to wait until tomorrow to see how this thing finally freaking turns out. I got one more for you guys. I just watched a couple videos on Gorilla Glue, then went back and read the bottle a little more carefully. I missed the part where it said you need to dampen one of the surfaces because it's water activated. So anybody who was watching me while I was doing that and knew that and was like, oh no. Yeah. Since there's a carpet, I just went ahead and sprinkled water over it just now, and I'm hoping that will dampen enough for it to work. Also, because the fact that this is a expanding formula, and I saw that it was like foaming and expanding, I figured, let me try to see if it'll do almost like a resin epoxy effect. So I actually went ahead and sprinkled some in to the gaps. Maybe it'll expand and look cool, or I don't know. I don't know what's happening. You guys will find out when I do. But yeah, just another thing that went wrong that I had to share with you. So, yay! DIY from hell. The thing that nightmares are made of. You're witnessing it as it unfolds. I'll see you guys a little later. So you see what's happening with the Gorilla Glue? It's foaming up. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I could live with this look, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna look like when it dries. I have no idea. Oh, God. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. So I've never cried over a DIY, but today I did. But the one good thing that I can offer everybody is what will work and what not to do. First of all, Gorilla Glue is the devil. I'm convinced it's the devil incarnate. So I will never in my life touch it again. I've spent the last hour and a half trying to pick the Gorilla Glue off of everything, the rocks and everything. My husband tried to get it off of my hands with kerosene, and that did not work. This hand's even better. He Googled it. And it did say you should wear gloves. It also said do not pick at it because you will rip your skin off. And I don't know if you can see that, but I did pick at it, and I went down pretty far apparently because it's really red and it burns really bad now in that spot. I don't know how this is ever coming off. I ripped my nail polish right off. Yeah, so that's what's happening. I think my only option left is to grout this mat. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go grout it. I think it's the only salvation left for it, but I can tell you what would work. E6000 would have worked just fine, completely fine. And that was my plan once I came back and I saw that it worked. And then, because there's like a cloud over this project, the tube exploded. And I didn't have any other E6000. That's why I ordered the 2 tubes for this project. It would have worked, and it would have been beautiful. And if you guys want to try it at home, yeah. And if you've never used Gorilla Glue before, don't ever for anything. The instructions on how to get it off say soak your hands. Oh no, it said the official Gorilla Glue page said do not use acetone, but other people online said use acetone, soak your hands up for up to 30 minutes. The official Gorilla Glue site said use a pumice stone and keep rubbing it and stuff. That didn't work for me. So I think I'm gonna grout this, and I'll show it to you when it's done. It's all I got left. So a DIY finally made me cry. It's not, a DIY has never made me cry before. Cakes have made me cry before when I'm decorating them, but they're a lot more fixable than this, and they don't permanently destroy your hands for God knows how long. So, yeah, I have to go to HR in like 4 days for my new job. Yeah, anyway, and now it's starting to rain. So, I'll see you guys soon, all right? Till later. So this is an update a few days later, now that I've had time to decompress. So you all wanted to see the video, so there it was. Well, not all of you, but a lot of you. There it was. My fingers have healed up rather nicely, and I think the Band-Aids actually helped get the glue off, because I think like the moisture, you know, keeping the Band-Aids on helped the glue come off. So that was fun. Anyway, I've decided I'm not going to grout it because I spoke to my mom, who has grouted many a thing in her day, and she's like, do not do that. That will be a nightmare. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get a black caulk or like a black silicone type thing and just go in between the rocks to cover the horrific Gorilla Glue underneath, that nasty pale color that looks like vomit to me. Although my son loved it back there. He's like, oh, look at the sand. And that's so funny because that's what my mom had said to me too. My mom's like, it looks like sand, it's kind of nice, but I hate it. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna try some black caulk to cover that up, and I'll show it to you when it's done. And look at the bubble mess being made back there. That's bubbles. Oh God. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. And if I were to do it again, which I might somewhere down the line when I have more patience and more time, do not use the carpeted side of the carpet. That was dumb of me. Flip it over, or maybe take two of those so that you have the plastic on the bottom for a little more grip, and glue the two carpet sides together. But glue the rocks onto the rubber side, the bottom side. That's definitely what I would do in the future. E6000 would work just fine. And then if a tube doesn't explode on you, like it shouldn't, a brand new tube, it should be absolutely no problem. And then you put your baking sheets on there with some weight. 24 hours later, get down, get down, get down. It would be great. So yeah, that's what I would do next time. So anyway, I'm going to try to salvage it. Decided against the grout though, because I'll be cleaning grout off for a month, off of those rocks. The glue is bad enough, you know, the glue exploded. There's glue all over the rocks. It's really annoying, but over time I can get that off, and some of it may come off by its own. So yeah, that's the update on the DIY. So now you saw it. It was really, really overly ambitious, or it seemed good in the beginning, but yeah. But if I was to try it again, I know everything I would do differently, and I will never, ever, ever use Gorilla Glue for anything in my life as long as I live, ever. Nothing. E6000 is my best friend, and it never, ever has failed me yet, no matter what I want to do. Unless the bottom of a tube randomly explodes the moment you go to use it. Which, that was a first for me. So anyway, yeah, so that was it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this emotional roller coaster. Until the next video, stay blessed, my friends. And I will show you that whenever I do caulk it, or whatever I'm going to do to it. Okay? So, see you very soon. Love you all. Bye.